Take a look at this guy,
I love
Mike.
it. Stick around for this good one. Go ahead.
This is John Spinney. He's trying to get to court. Okay, you're going to show up. You know you're supposed to be there to face theft charges. He couldn't get a ride. I did say he was facing theft charges, right?
Okay, got it.
Stole a van to get to court and was arrested again. Not the best idea. He actually almost pulled it off, but he parked the stolen van at the courthouse, and the cops spotted the stolen van.
Come on, he had to have some ridiculous explanation.
He had to get to court. I mean, come on.
That's it. That's of course.
That is it. But he was on theft, accused of theft, like I said. Accused of stealing nearly $2 grand worth of jewelry. When cops approached him at the courthouse, he said he paid a guy $10
Oh, there
to
it
use
is.
the van.
There's
That's what
the
he
justification.
says.
Okay, had to get to court and gave him $10.
Attempted to stab the victim at the location.
Nice right there. It's a 77-year-old male, apparently. He's upstairs in his apartment.
All right. All right. I surrender.
You ain't got no choice.
Just what are you looking for?
Just making sure you don't have any other weapons on you, sir.
What kind of weapon am I supposed to have?
I don't know, sir.
Well, did you find any weapons?
No, sir, I sure didn't.
Well, better luck next time.
We found one outside, though.
Huh?
We found one outside.
What kind of weapon outside? I don't know how it got there. Don't ask me.
Okay, why'd you go there with a knife?
To defend myself.
Well, you can't do that, Jim. Okay?
Oh, goody two-shoes for you.
Okay. All right, Jim. We need you to stand up, okay?
How can I stand up?
We'll help you.
We're going to help you, Jim.
What do I look like, a helicopter? Somebody that can hover in midair?
Have you used any narcotics tonight?
Yeah.
What'd you use?
LSD, PCP, heroin, cocaine. What else you want to know?
Might be the weirdest 911 call any of us have ever heard, Megan, but it is worth its weight in gold. 24-year-old Timothy Shapek breaks into a house in Portland, Oregon. He takes a shower, right? And then he calls 911 when the owner comes home. The 911 tape runs 6.5 minutes. I'm going to play you the best parts, beginning with the beginning. Listen.
I just broke into a house, and the owner came home.
You broke into a house?
Yeah.
Where at?
I don't know.
Okay, so are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you...
I think that guns.
Right, the dispatcher, you broke into the house? He goes on to say, I don't know where I am, right? I have no idea where I am. And then he begins talking to the dispatcher about the owner who just came home. Listen.
I'm sorry. My name is Timothy Shapek. I broke in. I was kidnapped. I've already called them. They're on the phone right now.
That's my
The
favorite
burglar
part. That's my
talking
favorite
to
part.
the owner, right?
I already
Kinda
called him.
behind the door. Behind the door. I broke into your house. Oh, and the best part was that the owner then called 911, and they were both on the phone with 911 at the same time. The cops finally came and arrested the guy. His hair was still wet from the shower. Apparently, the cops say he didn't want to steal anything. He just needed a shower.
I love the
jumped in the
homeowner's
house.
question, too. Why are you in my shower? It's a very logical question to ask.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Well, look, we could...
This is unnecessary. I wasn't even doing nothing wrong.
Okay. I'll tell you what, just for my safety right now, okay? You're not under arrest yet.
Yet? What do you mean yet?
Got any more speed on you?
No, that's it, man.
That's it? Come on over here. It's kind of interesting that you notice he's wearing a DARE shirt. DARE to keep kids off drugs.
Let me ask you this. Do you have any heroin, are you?
Yes, sir. What did I do wrong?
Can you step out? Let's talk, Barbara. If you had heroin, where would you be keeping it at? Straight up.
In my bra.
In your bra? You got some dope, right? Oh, yeah, in my bra. She takes out probably about 6 or 7.
1 George Henry David 723.
To this car, they just made a drug deal, and now he's trying to get away from us. 182. Stop moving around. Show me your hands. 182. I got a mover. Code 1, please. Jury inside. Why'd you keep putting your hands down when I tell you not to? How hard is it to understand? Stop reaching down.
You ain't got no needle in nothing, right? All right.
Last chance to be honest with me, and I'm going to charge you with tampering with evidence. Last chance.
I don't.
Keep your feet apart. Why are you shaking like this, huh?
Because I'm nervous.
You should be nervous.
Right.
Up your ass or just...
No. There, dude.
Turn around. Turn around. You holding it in there or what?
No, man.
It's just loose in there?
No, it's not just loose there. You can feel it. I told him that it was there.
Do you have anything else on you?
That's it, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, all right?
All right,
You're not in very good
sir,
graces with me
sir,
right now. The
sir.
last thing I want to find is an uncapped needle on
It wasn't
somebody.
uncapped. I told you it was on
It's
my...
on now.
He got some up his
He does. That's what he was shoving.
Yeah.
You gonna get it out?
Yeah.
I told you.
It's a needle. What is it, a needle?
Do you have a needle in there? He's got heroin up there, too.
Yeah. You got anything else up there? Nope.
Bend down. Bend down. Let him bend down.
Squat down.
Squat down. Squat. Put your legs together and squat.
Cough. That's it, man. Stand up. Stand up.
When you're reduced to the point in your life where you're doing this kind of stuff, you should be embarrassed at that.
Everything there. A Dallas woman tonight hoping to track down whoever stole her cell phone. This after she was able to access photos that were taken with that stolen phone. Andrea Lucia live in Uptown Dallas to explain. Andrea?
Yeah, Bianca Dobby was making a quick stop at this ATM in the West Village when she believes several teens stole her cell phone from her open car window. It was 2 days later she realized that cell phone was still taking pictures and still uploading them to the cloud. Whoever these teens are, they definitely shouldn't be on Bianca Dobby's phone.
Literally laugh out loud in the middle of the AT&T store. I was like, wow.
Dobby says her phone disappeared last Saturday afternoon while she was at this ATM. She remembers being approached by teens raising money for a basketball team.
They're like, excuse me, how are you doing? We're taking donations.
A minute later, she got back in the car. Her phone was gone, and so were they.
I couldn't have really identified them had it not been for the pictures that were taken on my phone.
Dobby says she discovered this video and these pictures Monday while trying to replace her phone.
And then right away I figured it out, kind of laughed that, you know, how idiotic it was to take pictures on a stolen phone.
It's not your vehicle. You don't have the registration for the vehicle.
Yeah, but he gave it to me.
He gave it to you? What's his name?
Ernie.
Ernie's the guy's name?
That's what he told me.
That's the guy who owns the car?
That's what he told me.
Okay, what, did you just borrow it from him or what? Is Ernie white or black?
Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto Rican? Of course, his story to us is that he knows you. He says your name's Ernie and you're Puerto Rican. And that he asked you if he could borrow the car to go home, and that's what he was doing.
Well, how I was going to get home.
Okay, ready for this one? A man in Farmington is in big trouble tonight for dialing 911.
What a story this is. Listen to this. He called police to ask them how much trouble he could get in because he's growing pot at home. Well, the police had an answer for him, a pair of handcuffs. News 8's Jamie Muro on the scene in Farmington with that story.
911 dispatchers here in Farmington get a vast array of calls on a daily basis, but Thursday night they got a call that can best be described as, well, a little different.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Let's not get into that yet.
It was 8 o'clock Thursday night when Farmington Police Dispatch
I have a question.
Is this an emergency, sir?
Depends.
received a most unusual call from 21-year-old Robert Michelson.
Is it life-threatening or an active crime in progress?
Crime in progress, possibly.
No robberies, burglaries, or home invasion. Robert's query was about cannabis.
I was just growing some marijuana. I was just wondering how much, trouble you can get into for one plant.
It's a first. Yeah, I can't say I've ever had this happen before.
Depends on how big the plant is.
It's only a seedling.
No, it's possession.
Didn't take long for a call to go out to narcotics officers who arrived at Michelson's house on Waterville Road and find a small amount of marijuana and some drug paraphernalia. We made a visit as well.
I just didn't know if the family wanted to issue any comment.
No, they're really having a difficult time.
Okay.
And
You're a friend of the family?
I am a professional.
He did tell officers that he did it because he wanted to make his mother angry.
As Mr. Michelson walked out of this door after he was processed and was heading home, he had one more message for dispatchers. but he didn't say a word.
He spun around and stuck both middle fingers up at the dispatchers.
All right. Thanks for the info.
You're welcome.
A report of a stolen van from the airport over there, so we spotted it going by. Is that your car?
No, it's a friend of mine's car.
Friend of yours?
I just came from the Hilton Hotel.
A good friend or a bad or not?
A good friend.
Real good?
Yeah.
How come he called us and told us that you stole his van?
I've been gone for 5 minutes.
We know how long you've been gone.
I don't know why I called and told you that.
I don't either. Must not be a good friend then, huh? How long have you known Kevin?
About
20 minutes?
days.
3 days? So this crack pipe that I got wrapped up in a napkin isn't yours then, right?
No, it's not.
That's not yours?
No.
No?
No.
It's your purse though, right?
Yeah, it's my purse.
But somebody stuck this in your purse. These are your cigarettes?
Should be a lighter in there.
Those are bad for you.
Everything's bad for you.
Yeah, especially that crack.
And here is his wallet. He told me if I got pulled over to show his license right here.
Oh, well that works, right? Close. He's got a little bit more facial hair.
We just saw him make a buy at that house we were just talking about. And so basically, bought him some drugs. Now we're going to initiate a traffic stop on him. Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know what it is that he gave you, why would you put it in your mouth?
I don't know. I didn't know what it was. He just gave it to me.
Okay, wait a minute. He gave you something. Could have been poison.
I didn't know what it was.
You just put it in your mouth.
I'm trying to wire for the Cross River Task Force. And I made a deal with them that would make a buy for them and let them know where I got the stuff.
Okay.
That's the truth. I was trying
So
to
you're
buy
telling
the
this,
stuff.
you're doing this in cooperation with the Narcotics Task Force?
Yes, sir.
When our CI makes a buy for us, a covered buy, they have to do it with us in their presence. They just can't go outlaw and do it themselves.